Huh? Oh, hey! Does anyone else remember the show Fraidy Cat? It's an older cartoon, of course, about a cat named Fraidy, an unlucky stuttering alley cat who managed to burn through 8 of his 9 lives and is desperately clinging to his last. Aren't we all? If you grew up watching older cartoons on DVDs, there's a chance you may have come across it. It's a little harder to find nowadays, but even for its time, it was relatively unknown. The show was created in the 70s and was competing with big hitters like Tom and Jerry, Scooby-Doo, and The Great Great Ape Show. Say that one fast 3 times. With just a lifespan of only 12 episodes out of the expected 18, it's pretty easy to see how it fell under people's radar. Fraidy Cat was a cartoon designed as part of Filmation's Uncle Croc's block, an animated block that was designed to go toe-to-toe with the bigger studios. Unfortunately for our unlucky feline, his remaining life was snuffed early due to low ratings compared to the other shows at the time. The show itself was of course focused on Fraidy, who was voiced by Alan Oppenheimer. Yes, he's actually related to that Oppenheimer. They're actually third cousins. Anyways, back to the show. Fraidy is trying his hardest to stay away from swimming with the fishes, but, well, he's just flat out cursed by his past 8 lives. An original but strange concept for a show. If our hero says any number from 1 through 8, or even words that sound close enough, he summons the spirits of his past lives. The ghosts don't mean any harm, but always manage to get Fraidy into a grave he's desperate to claw his way out of. Although Fraidy manages to end up in the shadiest areas, bumping into the wrong crowds, or meeting his natural enemy, he tries to remain calm and with the living. But of course, it's not a cartoon without whimsical humor, and Fraidy always manages to squeak out a number when he's most stressed, bringing along the associated ghost and chaos that follows. Fraidy Cat's past lives, despite his constant fear and paranoia, are all a cool mix of personalities. Life number 1 belonged to Elephant, a saber-toothed tiger from the BC ages. Spirit number 2 is Kitty Wizard, an old mage who created the most chaos unintentionally due to his wand never being tuned correctly, causing all of his spells to backfire. Our third cat's life belonged to Captain Kit, a pirate who's proud to be a buccaneer and doesn't hesitate to take whatever valuables he wants. Ironically, the fourth spirit of the protagonist belonged to Sir Walter Cat, a nobleman from the Shakespeare era, who's deemed the most loyal and protective towards Fraidy. Next up, we have Billy the Kit, a cowboy cat who lives up to his inspiration. Then we have Jasper Catdabber. Okay, sorry. Then we have Jasper Catdabber, spirit numero 6, a spirit who remains an undertaker in the afterlife and tries to help Fraidy have an easier pass over to the other side. He may sound menacing, but he rarely ever causes issues. Spirit number 7 is Captain Eddie Kittenbacker, a World War I pilot who manages to fly his plane in every direction but straight, despite his real-world counterpart being an esteemed fighter pilot. And to round off our cast of ghosts, there's also Hepcat, a beatnik, sweet-talking, cool cat that helps Fraidy out the most. Although that's all the spirits and the only numbers from 1 through 8, I kinda lied and left one off. Spirit number 9. It's actually not a ghost, but rather a looming lightning cloud, get it, that tends to claim its rightful victim. With all the constant troubled panicking and ghosts, it's definitely easy to see how Fraidy got his name. Although the show was lesser known, it was aired overseas and has translations in several different languages. It may have been cancelled so long ago, but the last physical DVD containing episodes of the show was actually sold in 2006, helping it remain in a not-so-bright spotlight all these years later. So have you ever seen or heard of Fraidy Cat? I actually grew up with the Superman DVD containing a few episodes of the cartoon itself, and I remember watching those more than I actually watched Superman. It has that sense of nostalgia to me that I'm sure a lot of these older cartoons have to all of us. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you haven't already, please drop a like and possibly subscribe for more. If you have any recommendations or want to see me take a look back at a show or a breakdown of even any episodes of Fraidy Cat, make sure to scream at me down in the comments below. You all take care and I'll catch you around.